Hello!
Hello, people of the world.
We're funny. I think it's a funny light today. We're doing it in the evening, and that's a bright light there.
Yeah, there's not as much light on us. Well, there's more light, but just from one direction. But that's fine. So, it's more cinematic.
Cinematic.
How's things?
Just makes it bright.
What did you do today?
Oh, I had a busy day.
Tell me about it.
But you know about it.
Tell these people about it.
I went to work this morning and phoned lots of parents and did lots of photocopying. And then I came home and had lunch. And then I went to Canley Food Hub for my induction training. And then I came home and then we went on a walk that was a disaster because it was dry when we left. However,
That's not why it was a disaster.
No, by the end of the road we were all drenched, like shoes wet, coats wet, trousers wet. So we did a short walk. Well, short being 2-point-something miles.
Yeah, it was fine.
2.3.
To say we got so wet, it was, and I couldn't work out why I got one really wet armpit.
Going to see how far it was now.
And then I realised it's because the vent was open on the side of my coat.
Yes, so then we did the walk and then I did my Zwift something challenge that I don't understand, FFPT.
FTP.
Which stands
functional
for what?
Functional threshold power.
Which wasn't very high.
But all the rest of your workouts now will be based on that, which means they won't be quite as tough as they have been, which is good for you.
Indeed. And then we had tea that Zach mostly cooked.
Fish, I've forgotten it again. Fish gimbal, no, fish, not fish tagine. What was it? Fish
gratin.
Gratin, yes. Fish gratin. So that was nice. And we garlic bread.
So then we had tea, and then I painted some undercoat.
Yeah.
And then we had our church life group on
which
Zoom.
was a lot of fun. Thanks, Andy and Jen and Serena.
Always good giggle.
Yes.
So, and Joe Wicks. I've done busy. What have you done? Cycle, ride, bike, walk and play guitar.
Well, that's given me very little to say.
Did you do anything apart from that?
I tidied a bit of the lounge.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well done.
And I went and sorted a whole load of stuff and cups and all kinds of things that were left out in the garden. And I've started to dry out the barbecue.
Yeah, I did wonder why the barbecue was still outside.
Well, it's not anymore, but it got very wet, so that's all drying. And there you go. So yeah, I think I'm finally getting to grips with jazz chords.
There you go. How a jazz chord's different from normal chords?
So for every chord, so like a G, you've got a G7, you've got a G
sus
dominant 7, you've got a G minor 7, you've got a G you've got a G diminished 7 and a G half diminished, or a G minor.
Did you just
flat
change
5.
where your little finger is?
No, you check the whole shape's different. So for every chord in the scale, you've got in 2 different positions on the fretboard. So based on the A or the E string, you've got 6 different chords to learn for each normal chord. But it sounds so good. Playing a few jazz standards. It's a lot of fun. I'm really into All the Things You Are. It's a really good song. And Autumn Leaves, it's good as well. And Afternoon in Paris, that's good. Love it. Anyway, so there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, listen to some jazz. It's all jazz.
Jazz. You're going to do the Aldi shop tomorrow.
Well, if you give me a list.
I know. Well, maybe I'll. I don't know. I think you're going. But I have to write everything down. Whereas when I go, I don't.
Well, that's because you buy it every week, so you know what the stuff is. But then you give me a list that just says bananas. No idea how many bananas.
Yeah, I would take a good guess.
But then I get it so wrong. Because then I come back, you're like, you only bought 2 bananas.
Yeah, but why would you buy me 2 bananas?
Because I've eaten 2 bananas this week, and you only have 1 a day, so I mean I've got to buy 10 just in case we feel a bit more hungry next week. I don't know. Just tell me and I'll buy it. I'll happily buy it if you tell me what to buy.
8 bananas.
It's this thing. Women seem to think that guys should just know stuff rather than needing to be told stuff. So whether it's about tidying the house, whether it's about a light bulb needs changing, whatever, it's like, if it's not pointed out, I don't think guys always see it, whereas women just assume they should. So rather than saying, oh, could you do this? You just don't, do you? You just like get annoyed that I haven't seen it myself.
Yes.
But if you do it, if you say it, I'll always change it.
I know.
So there you go.
But anyway,
We
2 bananas would be silly.
Great, so just tell me how many, rather than going, somewhere between 2 and 7. Like, just give me a number, it's fine.
But I don't always count the bananas. I just pick up a bunch and go, well, that looks about right.
But the other day I had a massive panic because I was, well, not a massive panic, but it was major stressy when it just said lemonade. Like, lemonade, 1 bottle? 7 bottles? 3, what? I don't know. And you're like, oh, because I just know.
I
Because you
don't always
just know?
get the same number.
But
But
how-
what would be the point in buying one bottle when we have it most nights for tea at 17p?
Right, but I then don't know whether it's got to be a 10-day shop, a 7-day shop.
Oh, anyway.
So just tell me and
I'm
I'll
going
get
to
it.
write a detailed shopping list.
Great, and then just save it and we can use it every week.
No, because we have different things every week.
We'll do an online whiteboard version that you can just tick off the stuff you need that particular week. That's the thing to do. So all the regulars and just change the quantities each week. It takes seconds then.
Anyway, the logistics.
Yes, I'll take a big whiteboard with me and cross them out as I go through in my trolley. Anyway, so that's that. So hopefully you enjoyed our game that we put on yesterday with the ping pong balls. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
We are over the peak, Boris says.
Yes, we are over the peak.
Whoop, whoop,
Over the
whoop.
peak. We're flattening the curve.
The curve is
The
flattened.
curve is flattened.
We
And
are
is,
over the peak, his words were.
yeah, indeed. So will lockdown end anytime
No.
soon? I reckon another 4 weeks at least.
The government will say next week how it will unlock the economy.
Yes, so there you go.
And that has to start with schools going back, because you can't unlock the economy if all the children are at home.
You can.
How? Where are the children going to go? The parents won't be able to go back to work.
Yeah, so there'll be some parents that can't go back to work, because especially for primary school children. So I imagine primary school children will be there'll be an urge to get primary schools back. Secondary school, I think, will be a lot longer of a wait.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So there you go. That's that.
Captain Tom was 100 today.
Not Captain Tom, Colonel Tom. He's been honorary coloneled.
And he had 2 aeroplanes that I don't know what they were called, to do with 3 fly passes for him this
Wow.
morning, and he was going as
Wow.
they went past.
You know, when I'm 99, I might walk around my garden.
Do you think?
Unfortunately, it probably won't coincide with some world tragedy, but that's not a bad thing, is it? That's a good thing.
I think though, do you think now we've had one pandemic, we'll get more?
I think it will become a more. I think we'll know how to
Every
deal with
few
it. I think
years.
we'll be more ready to deal with it from now on. The thing is, as the world gets bigger and as we deforest more and more of the world and we take over more of it and build it up. No, this is the truth.
Go on.
As we build up more of the world into business parks, etc., as it happens, nature and animals are more and more squashed into a smaller area because that's all that's left. And we are naturally, therefore, much closer to animals and stuff than we were before, because they're living within
So
miles of
how
us.
does that matter that we're living near animals?
Because that's how the whole coronavirus thing started. Is because we're in much more contact
How did
with
it-
wild animals that have diseases we're not
Yeah, but
aware
in the
of.
olden days,
Yeah.
you
Are you
would have
talking
been
back in
near.
the Wild West days, or are you talking?
You would have been near animals all the time. My hair keeps going in my mouth. You would have been near animals all the time.
Yeah, but not wild animals that live like the bats that live in caves that no one ever sees, but suddenly they're like right on the corner of where people are living because people have moved there.
Well, who knows?
But Donald Trump,
Oh,
what do you think about Donald Trump?
he's I won't say the word.
I'm really worried that he's trying to get the
Live
economy.
internet.
I'm really worried that he's trying to get the economy back open just so that he can get votes to be in power again to
don't-
be re-elected.
Understand how he can be a prime minister?
He's not a prime minister,
No,
he's a president.
He's
But
just-
he's literally said he's hoping that there'll be within the next month or so there'll be massive campaigns for his rallies for his presidential part 2 with 25,000-30,000 people in a stadium together. And I'm like, how is that a good thing?
I think my favourite thing about Donald Trump is the picture someone made with layers of ham of his face.
I've not seen that.
Oh, it's brilliant.
TrumpDonald.org, check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Right, I'm
We're
tired.
done. We're done. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this.
Although
Let us know what your thoughts about lockdown. Will it end soon? How do you think? What will be the first steps? We're intrigued to see what people think. Yeah,
And what is your first, what are you looking forward to?
yeah.
Going out for dinner.
Or just coffee would be a start. You've said more than me in the last few days. I just want a take-out coffee.
Yeah, I just fancied one. I think Love a Latte doing take-out coffee.
And I said I could make you a coffee, and you're like, no, it's not the same. I think my coffee's pretty good. So there you go. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you soon. Bye.